Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, and welcome back to a little project run through. We're going to be doing these repairs for Philip this week on his deck, and it is actually crazy what goes on in this industry. And so the story about this deck is we had a guy that we brought to join us here as a salesman at Handy Andy, and we set him up as his own little division to do little projects. And he came out here and he bid this project for the customer, and he sold it like 2 weeks ago. And then he finally came out and he never measured it. He never knew any dimensions. I grilled him on what was going on. And he's typical what's in this industry. And so he had one crew that was going to do the work. They decided not to do it. He found another crew that was going to come do the work. And that crew doubled his labor costs. So he decided that he'd come back to the customer and charge him an astronomical amount to do what we're going to do here. And so we just kind of stopped it dead in his tracks. So he no longer has employment here with us, and it's fine. And so we're here to fix it. This customer built a combination of Trex. You can see the Trex out caps here. You can actually see he's got a little bit of rot going in his stringer. I just noticed this right here in this area. Right here started to rot. And then surprisingly, about 10 years ago, they were changing over from the old arsenic infused pressure treated wood to the new AQS stuff, and you can see what's going on. If I get down in here in the dirt a little bit, the termites are actually into this thing. That's not just rot. You can actually see the dirt up through it. And so whoever did this stuff, they set it right in the dirt. It's not set in concrete. The middle post back here is okay, but we're looking at replacing 3 if I can find it. This one here, see all the rot? The next one back there, and this one right here. And again, I apologize for the video there. And in here, we don't need to sister this hole. So there's different things that go on with the deck, and you can actually see what's happening up here. We need to put some screws in the back of the stringer right here. See the nails are pulled apart. It really should have had a brace, post and brace right here, supporting underneath this area, a 4x4 post across, and then set down into the dirt, actually in concrete here, to support this deck. The 6x6 posts are a little overkill for that landing right there, but that's what the guys will come back with. You can see how close it is to ground. It's not a big deal, but you know, he's got a lot of ornamental metal here, and that's probably why they went with it. I'm not sure why that stringer is rotted like that. It must not be pressure treated, but the only thing he needs to do back here, and we didn't see this before, and they probably didn't do it because he's got the electrical for his swimming pool pumps are right here, and it lines up pretty bloody close to here. But really, this should have a brace and set over 2 posts in concrete supporting right here. And if you were to sell the house today, you know, as a homeowner, you can see why it's starting to pull away when you see the gaps. That's why we use screws whenever we build a deck. Sometimes we're more expensive than others, not always, but sometimes we are, for the very reason that we're doing it right. Screws cost more. We drill pilot holes so we don't split the wood. A lot of this stuff is done the same way my dad and granddad did it. Been out here for 25 years. I say that so many times every day. But you can see how nice his deck is all the way through here. The steps go up. And so this is the area where we just wore. This is where that post needs to be here. And then he's got 3 posts under the landing. So at any rate, we do it all. We've been out here for a lot of years. Just be patient with us. You can reach us at 770-912-2829. I'm Andy with Handy Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.